Friday 6th of September 2013. Engine temperature testing continuing. Correctly wired up the instrument temperature gauge. Never wired one before, didn't know how you did it. Kept reading too high, thought it was the probe or the block sensor, but it wasn't. Your regulator pack you need when you're doing your gauges. Got your gauge there. Negative side of the gauge goes straight to the temperature sender on the block. That's this one, all the way to the sender, straight forward. Positive side, you've got to get yourself one of the regulators. So your positive feed to the gauge comes off this regulator, which in turn is fed to the ignition. So ignition into your reg, then out your reg to your positive side of your gauge. Well, actually doesn't matter which way around those two go, actually, but happens to be that it's on that right hand side on this. What I didn't do is earth the casing of this. It needs casing to shunt some of the load down to stabilise itself, so I've made that mistake of not earthing the metal casing of the regulator. So if you're ever building a dash or doing a kit car or something, well, your regulator gets earthed. That's about all. So now we're getting a correct reading. There we are, just after switching off. So expect it to stay around that level. We can do that now. We can fire up. We need to get a charge in there. We're running out of power. Everything seems to be working. Red hot there, plenty of flow through that. That shows me that the water pump's kicking round as it should. I've done the gapping, I've gapped up the points so it's ticking over a bit nice. We can actually get a rev out of it now. We're getting some revs. Temperature is holding, in fact it's actually gone down. Oil is good. Let's look at that oil when we rev. So now we need to fix the alternator. Let's get that repaired. Hold on. See how she kicks up. Right, we need to fix the alternator because that battery's running out of charge. But obviously I can just charge it up there with a battery charger, but I'd like to have it fixed and ready. So that's the next job now. I'm suspecting the regulator pack, so I've got a stripped down alternator there. I'm going to swap the regulator packs first and see if that does it. We're not getting an ignition warning light coming on, so that could be two things. The unlikely to be the diode, more likely the regulator box. It's a little metal box which comes off. So it's time to take this off now. Pop it onto the little bench there and we'll see if we can get that warning light to come on and then some current to go in. That's the next task. Here we go. Okay, alternator repair. Let's get our donor unit. I've got to watch the radio as well. I did some air guitar yesterday. Got me video blocked, a bit of Pink Floyd. So I've substituted the video for a cover version of the guitar solo, which I did the air guitar to, just as curiosity, see if it picks up a cover version of the song. So I'm re-uploading that at the moment as I work on this. Okay, so got to be careful with the songs. I'm going to get banned from YouTube. Don't know if this regulator pack works, but this does show up on the rig with the alternator light coming on, so that's better than that one. So I'm going to just get these screws off now and swap that pack there. Shouldn't take long. Right, that one off. This one on. Okay, it's a rusty top, but it won't make any difference. And now we'll connect that up to the loom, just see if it lights the light up first, and then if it does, I'll bolt it up across to the engine, onto the wiring loom now, and then go over to the control panel, have a little look. No, that doesn't light up either. So next thing to change the rectifier pack. I can't see it being anything else. Okay, on with that now. Okay, found one of the faults anyway on the original alternator off my car. No wonder it's not producing any power. Brushes looks like they've melted and then fallen out of the brush holder, so we might be able to nick that brush holder. It looks like the same. It's a Lucas brush holder, so I don't know why it should have failed. Anyway, let's take the one off this and put the spec back on this. I'll put the regulator pack back on it. It's probably that's caused the problem. Right, I'm going to do that now. Right, I've swapped the brush pack, removed the burnt out one. That's got now the full set of running gear other than the rectifier packs. That looks good, nice clean diodes. The one I was going to put on shot up. It'll be tired, that, so, and may as well keep with what I know. Those diodes are likely to be alright. You can do a voltage check across each one. I've not done that. You can actually just put your meter across and just measure the volt drop across them, usually about 0.7 across your diode. But I've just put this on the rig and it now has the ignition light showing up, so I'll put the casing on and fire it up and see if it spins up and starts to charge. Right, that's back on. I've got the actual real deal Lucas back plastic casing off the other one as well, and the Lucas ID tag, the 17 ACR alternator tag, that makes it a bit better. Powering up now. We've now got an ignition lamp. Hold on, I think I'm burning my soldering iron. Oh no, I'm not. Whoa, watch that. Unplugged, don't need it. Sorry about that. Right, so firing up now, looking for some current. Battery's flat. It's too late. I'm going to have to charge up. All that and the battery's flat. And that rhymed. Oh well, charge up and see what we get. Charging the battery, let's see where she's lying. 13 volts. Amps is in the middle there, so the alternator light should go out if it's working. Out. There's your current. There's your amps. There's your voltage there, so that's repaired. The alternator is now working. Right, I'm just going to back the rig out a touch, just so the exhaust is sticking out to the outside world. It's knocking a bit of noise back into the workshop, so that tailpipe wants to go just outside. Drag the whole rig out. You see, that's the beauty of the wheels. Okay, so on start. Better. A bit quieter now. And there was a tapping sound, but it was the alternator bolts, so the cam is good and nice and quiet. Spotted something. The points are burning out. I don't know why. You can see that there, they're red hot as well. I wonder if that condenser, it's a new condenser, but total there, and then it's melting the heel, the end of the other end of the heel. the points, melting it, and it's reducing the gap, and then it's starting to stall the engine. So that's a problem, but I don't know what's causing the points to melt. The voltage is 14 volts when the engine's running, 13.4 when the battery's on, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the wrong coil, don't know. Condenser could be gone. Not sure. Never seen them melt like that before. I'll replace both units anyway and see what happens. Not bad. Not bad at all. High rev test. Second high rev test. Here we go. Air filter fitted now. Right, here we go. That sounds alright to me. But that module is now done. I'm going to move on to another project now. I don't know what I could move on to after this because there's nothing left in here to bolt back together. I've done it. Then we'll have to wait for the car to come back. I never thought I'd be in a position where I'm in this workshop and I actually looking around thinking, oh, now what am I going to do? Because it's all built. You've got the axle under here all done. You've got the axle's all built. Brakes are all done. Okay, I've got some calipers to fit on this over there, but that's only a few hours job. Help, I'm running out of things to do. So that's quite scary. It's been such a full-on job, this building the engine. It's been fun, real good fun. And that has come to an end. So it only leaves me now to tidy up the workshop, go through everything. There'll be bits that I don't need. I can start putting things away and sorting through all my stuff. And then waiting for the shell, I guess. I've got a dashboard to build, but that part of the dash is on the car, so I need to pull it out. Now I'm going to build the dashboard on a rig. That'll be fun to do, and then I can drop the dash in as one complete assembled unit. There's a few bits of interior trim to do, but really I was going to do those when the car was back. So I think all I'm left to do now, guys, in YouTube land is to say I hope you enjoyed the engine build. Hope you've enjoyed the ancillary videos of all the components coming together. And I've got to close the chapter up because that's doing a full engine test. There's nothing wrong. Heater matrix is good. Heater core matrix is good. That's red hot. So that was clean. That was with the, you saw me cleaning that with the oh hell, what's it called? Caustic soda. Yeah, wow, what can I say? Running out of stuff to do. Should we fire it up one more time? A bit of a laugh. No, not a laugh. Something serious.